Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be going through the January transfer window and playing Spurs twice. Yes, I did say that, Spurs twice in the first leg of the Carabao Cup in the first round, and Carabao Cup's first leg of the semi-final, and we'll be playing Spurs in the league, who are currently occupying second. Since you was last with me, we've played a whole host of games. We've lost a load as well. Since you was last with me, these two games, we beat Burnley 6-1. Then we didn't win the league in the league for 6. We beat Man United in the Carabao Cup to get to the semi-final, and then we've just been on this little nice run of form before losing to just after beating City, where we beat Fulham, we've drew to Brighton, beaten Wolves, beaten Forest, and beaten Derby in the FA Cup. What have we done in terms of transfer? The ball gave me 55 million. I sold James Ward-Prowse for 20 million pound. So, and I'm loaning out in the midst of loaning out Guido Rodriguez, or he's part of a deal. We're trying to get Mads Bernstrup here, a midfielder who's quite well known in the Premier League. He played for Brentford. They bought him off Leipzig. He only played for 8 games in total for him. He was loaned out, and then he was sold to Salzburg. So he's quite solid. He could be my Souček replacement. Whoa, what just happened? Transfer activity. We're looking at Rocco Ritz. We're looking at him for 18 going up to 43 million pounds. With possible Guido Rodriguez going the other way. We're looking at Rodrigo Mora, who is we're paying 40 million up front for him, so quite a lot of money, going up to a possible 88 million. He has the potential to be one of the best players in this game. So, and we have him on loan, so I thought, let's get him in now before they charge us more money when bigger teams come in. So that's it. We've also brought in one player, and that is only simply because Nicholas Füllkrug has done his meniscus. He was out for 5 to 7 months. 5 to 3 months. So we need a striker. I've brought in this guy. He's well known in the FM community, called Vitor Roque. He's just been insane. Right, Barca bought him. It didn't work out. Their loan didn't work out, so they sold him to San Paulo, I think this is. He, in 43 league matches, he scored 20 goals. In all competitions, he scored 25 goals in 52 games. So he's scoring 1 every 2, and we bought him for 39 million pounds. So, and he's got potential to be a wonder kid. So I am taking him before any other team does, because I tried to get Pio Esposito. It didn't quite work out. So let's get into it. Hopefully we'll get to see a Mads Bernstrup today, or a bigger player. Right, what's happening? Okay, Dominic Cummings looks like he could be a good player. I will keep Kilman to the end of the season. I'm selling him then. We just lost a load of midfielders. We've lost Ward-Prowse, Bellingham. We're going to lose Rodriguez at the end of the season. So we've lost 4 midfielders with a plus of Souček. So that will make it 4. So I am trying to rebuild this team in January. So then we've got 6 months from jail, and then we can hit the top half. Right. Tottenham. It's kind of annoying because I was going to use Joe Bellingham. Right. Right, it is no. It ain't helpful that both games against Tottenham, Mora loan finishes. He's coming in, Rodrigo Mora. We've also got Mads Bernstrup in, which is fabulous. For £15 million, I could probably flip him. Farios. Right, Mora. They board are really happy with this one. Look, they think he's a disappointment signing. He's going to be rock solid for us. Right, let's register these lot. Positions. Right, that's Burnstrup. I don't think I need to. No, I don't need to. I'm slowly building a team that's got loads of potential in it. We ain't heard nothing about Farios, so we'll go by year on that, and we ain't heard about Rocker. Right, this just quickly clear squad. Right, we'll do this. Not a club, is it? Right, let's go. We'll go in goal. Hermanson. We'll go Kyle Walker-Peters. We'll go Jean-Claire Todibo. We'll go Igor. We'll go Diouf. Nice to have Wan-Bissaka and Diouf back from AFCON. In this position, we'll go Mugasa. In this position, we'll go Souček, and we'll flip him around. On the right, we'll go Gareth Bowen. On the left, oh no, we're going at 10. We're going to go Fernandez. On the left, we're going to go Crescenzo Somerville. Up top, Vitor Roque. And on the bench, Burnstrup, Areola, pick as sub 1, Mavropanos, Kyle Walker-Peters, Skulls, because I think Skulls and Burnstrup will be able to do alright within each other. Engamara can't play in this competition, which is kind of annoying. So it'll be, we've got 4, yeah. We'll go Lucas Paquetá. We'll go Luis Calome. We'll go Callum Wilson. We'll go Mora as well on the bench. Right, this should be the team. Well, let's get into it. Spurs match number 1. We are doing this live on Twitch. I'm recording this episode live on Twitch just simply because I recorded one earlier, put it up on the YouTube channel. I've had to take it down simply because my mic weren't working properly, so I've fixed it. So we're going to do this live on Twitch as like a compensation, and it'll be without in the next 15 to 20 minutes of finishing recording, so I'm going to have to do it live on Twitch. But here we go. We kick off right to left. Igor. What's this Spurs' team? They're going Vicario Porro, right, a strong back 4, a strong midfield, Xavi, Richarlison, Kulusevski, Muani. Right, that's a very strong team. We're going to have to be careful. If we can get sank out these 2 games, yep, so for 15 minutes in, right, Mugasa, Bowen, here we come, Mugasa, nice football here, Souček, Bowen! Oh, just wide. Come on. Right. What is their out position? I would love to know what their out position is. I assume it's a 4-4-1-1. Right, here's Palhinha. Porro, Pahinha, Bentancur. We've nicked the ball nearly there from Magassa. Richarlison just wide. Right. Right. Fernandes corner taking. It's come back out to him. It's come back to Sojek. Diouf. Saved by Vicario. We've had some chances. Wingers are knackered though. Vitor Roque ain't. Our midfield ain't doing nothing. Our midfield and forward line are struggling. So could we add Hermans, but an early entrance of Bergstrom here? Right. We need more. Right, I'm not going to risk Vitor Roque here. I'm getting sent off. I'm going to add Mads Bergstrom into this mix. And I'm going to play him in the box role. We'll go Somerville. We'll play Somerville on the right. We'll keep Bowen fit for Tottenham in the league. Have we not made the changes? Right, more. So we just do have to do it again. It's fucking annoying. More. Sojek. Either way, you can play in both roles, which is good. Right, 3 subs on. We can Bergstrom his debut, which is a good thing. Right, Xavi. That's nice by Magassa just to intercept the dribble from. But they've got a throw here, Tottenham. Long throw. Porro. Pedro Porro. Good save by Hermansen. Low down. Right. 50 minutes in, still 0-0. Fernandes needs to improve. Diouf is playing well. Right, he's gone sideways. He's just drag us out. This is untouchable football from Spurs. You can tell why they're second in the league. They're just a threat all over the pitch. They're a well-oiled machine here. Right. Free kick Tottenham. Roll the corner flags. They've lifted it in. Oh, it's 1-0. Randall Kolo Muani. Right, here's Lucas Paquetá going to come off now. Right, what are we going to do to change up this game? Kulusevski, Simons. Nice by Bergstrom just to get the ball. And Mora's just been out strength there, mate. Come on. Rodrigo Mora. Magassa. Fernandes. Big diag to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And here we come. Crescencio Somerville. Somerville's gone past one. Drags it in for Magassa. And it's equalised. And it's 1-0. Here we come. It's 1-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Somerville took it past Udogie like he ain't even there. He drags it back across goal and Magassa just fires it in. Isn't that his first goal of the season, Magassa? No, I think he scored against Spurs earlier on in the season in a 2-1 defeat at home. So he's quite good against Tottenham. Here's Bergstrom. Mads Bergstrom plays a diag to Mora. Oh, he just needs to stay on his feet there, Mora. Kulusevski. Diouf just lets Kulusevski go. Xavi Simons. Right. Shot saved by Hermansen. Very good. Igor ain't playing too well, I've noticed. So we'll take Igor off. I'll bring on Konstantinos Mavropanos. Shot over the bar from Tell. Sometimes we do look defensively shocking, so that's somewhere we could improve in the summer. So like in my dream team, these lot would be 3rd or 4th choice centre backs. None of them are really starters. Todibo could make the push, but he's on some dreadful form in a minute. Somerville's played fabulously up top on the right. just that little cheat code where we have is getting him dribble past these men and just cutting it back. It's a real threat. Here we go, Mavropanos. Can we nick it to take it back at London Stadium with a win? Mugasa. Todibo. Goes right to AWB. Goes to Somerville. Bernstrup. Mugasa lined up the shot and shot over the bar. We'll tell Jean-Claude Todibo to mark Randall Colomwani. Hermanson. Right, we've flicked it, tried to play it out. We've missed the tackles completely. Jesus Christ, that was a bit nervy there. Hermanson. He's going to play out. He's going to try and play it to Bernstrup. Come on, play it! Right, goes to Mugasa to Bernstrup. Bernstrup looks up instantly, which I like. Is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's got the ball nicked off for him. And that's nice by Todibo. We stand off, and what a save by Hermanson. Right, I'm just going to go cautious now. We're going to settle for a draw in the cup. Let's go and try. We've got to come back here a few days later. Right, that's very good. I'm very happy with that result. I've got them all inspired now, so hopefully we've got them saying on the same hymn sheet. So let's go. We're going to play West Brom in the cup as well. He's at a very high risk of injury, so my feeling is we rest the team a little here. So let's go Shift S. Let's rest individuals for 2 days, but I'm going to make a few changes. First of all, Souček needs to come out, and we need to play Mugasa in his actual position. Kyle Walker-Peters needs to come out. Aaron Wan-Bissaka needs to come out. Vitor Roque can start. Somerville can go on the right. Bowen can go on the bench, because now we've got Bowen's wanted by Liverpool. This could be a little interesting option we explore. I have played him up front during when we didn't have a striker. He was getting results we're getting results. So if there is an option, we should go to him up front. There is a real possibility. Ritz move delayed. Rocco Ritz. I'm not sure on Rocco Ritz now. When I first looked at him, he looked really good. I'm not sure. I'm going to withdraw from Rocco Ritz and see if we can get someone else. So like an English player, for example. Because at the minute, we've got Bernstrup, Mugasa, Souček. Scholes can play in the midfield. We've got Irving at a push. We've got Potts at a push. Freddie Potts played. I'm going to try and loan. Oh, he's out on loan. Right, that's nice. Freddie Potts is out on loan. He's gone to Celtic. Callum Marshall's someone who we could really look at. Go. He's our bench striker. Let's try it instead of Callum Wilson. Callum Marshall. In real life, banged him in for the youth teams. I'm going to let Halerme go anyway, so we're going to bring Ingamara on the bench. Because I think getting him as much first team football now is imperative. Right, transfer confirm. Go. He's potentially a League One player for them, but a current potential of 80. But he's got current potential. Right, Andy Irvine's going to go. We've had this thing with Aaron Wan-Bissaka where we can let him. He wants to go for 50 mil. I'm not going. Transfers. Right. He's on the physical decline though. That was what made him so good. He was just so physically insane, just going around the outside of them and scoring. Andy Irvine's going to go out on loan, which is good. Sorry, just going to have to stretch it here. Right. So we are one midfielder short again. But one thing about Andy Irvine is they have an optional 7 mil. How much did they buy him for? 1.5. They bought him for. And he played 10 games in 24-25. Hasn't played a Premier League game for me. He's played 1 game in the Cup, Andy Irvine. So that says it all really. He's going to Cardiff. I know they won't trigger his release clause, but hopefully they will get some value. They've added some extra value towards him. We've got a valuable 50 mil we can sell. Right. We've got likes of Emerson clauses we can sell, Flynn Downs. If I wanna, how much do we have in our budget that says we've got £21 million? We've got 21 mil. That right, like Ryan Flamenco is a starter, but he's a starter in Magassa's position, and I don't want to spend 50 mil, 40 mil on another player. I think we did our big transfer for the season. But I'm going to try and strict to 140 mil, £140 million over player per summer. Newcastle signed Rudiger. That's a very good signing for them. Yeah, so we're just going to continue rolling here. We'll try and keep this under half hour. So if it means going to calendar, I'm going to. Spurs are second in the league at a minute, so this ain't going to be no easy game. But a good thing is I'm going to try and rest the players during the next week in game, because they have played a lot of football, some of the players. Farios has a contract denied. Farios. Nah, he ain't it. Right. Let's say in switch it, I'm going to go Somerville right, Moore and Temboin, with Fernandez and Souček. I disagree. I do, because I think we should start more from the left, because him and Somerville's pace could just be electric. I know why they're trying to say start Souček, because he's trained well in training. This guy could be such a good player for us as well. He's got 16 crossing. He's the physical specimen. Has he got a clause in his contract or anything to say he can leave? Because if so, I'm going to try and get out of his contract. Oh, we do have an option by us. He's agreed to be a squad player, so we are literally playing above his station at the minute. So, and we're currently sitting 11th. If we got a point, that'll take us to 10th. But if we won, it will take us to Man United. Man United are 9th. That's unreal. They spent more money and they bottled it proper. Right. Genoa. Girona, sorry. It's going to. Todibo can only play in one position. He's a good player, Todibo, but there's something about him that I'm not quite sure about. That's one thing I do like about Ole Scholes. He's a very consistent player, and he will be a key player in this season, following seasons, because Jeff can't play all the minutes, and he will be the mid. We're talking about midfield. In our next 4 games, we've got next game Tottenham, then Sunderland, then Chelsea, then Tottenham. Not easy. This game's starting to come. This run. If we get the easy points, I think this should be an easier Right. Right. Let's continue. What are they saying? Oh, this Somerville. This is the issue. Done. That's one thing I've got a negative about Mora. I'm going to try and train him now, because he's never going to be an attacking midfielder for me. He's going to have to adapt to training. Where do I do training? Training. Our individual out position to be a attacker. Where's the midfielders? Wide. Is it a wide midfielder they play? Yes, a wide midfielder. Because I think he can be caught out sometimes. Wide midfielder. If he just trains to be that, I think he's one of the best players in this league. He's got pacing and dribble. Right. He's on loan to another club. Callum Marshall. Okay. He's going to be in the squad. It's going to be Callum Wilson. We brought this guy up to play in the FA Cup. Didn't do much really. We got Rodriguez sent off, so it was real no effect, to be honest. We're gonna go players not in the club, not the club. We've still got a bit of an aging squad, but a squad that can be managed. Is anybody tired? Burnstrap and Jeff are on yellow cards. Somerville is wanted by Al Ali. AVB's got a bid from Al Nassr. Right, we'll continue that dull pivot that ended that game with Magas and Burnstrap, because them two played really well together, I thought. Burnstrap looks a bit like a younger Souček, if you remember when Souček originally joined West Ham, where he was scoring goals and he could ping that pass. So, let's see what happens. It is basically the same team that played us. And it is one change, and it's Bowen. Two changes, it's Souček out for Burnstrap, and it's Mora out, in for Bowen. Right, here we come. Just a little bit more of a far harder fixture now. We've had more shots than them, but less possession. That's my aim, in try and get more of I really want to know what they look like out of possession. Oh, they don't play a 4-4-1, they play a 4-4-2. Okay, so we could get... That is quite an aggressive box they have in there, with Kulusevski, Richarlison, Muani and Simmons. So that should be pressing quite high. No Kudus. Kudus is on the bench. I thought they would use Kudus against Juve. Right, here we come. Tottenham got a highlight. Muani. Udogi. Nice. Somerville. Somerville was not fouled there, ref. Come on. Papsar. Mickey van der Ven. Pahinha. This is... What is Hermansen doing? Why has he come out so far off his line and made the angle easier for Simmons to shoot? Right, Fernandez. Todibo. Nice. Burnstrap. We've kicked it long. To our detriment. We're going to be pinned in here all game, aren't we? Here's Richarlison's got past. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're living on the edge here. Jeff's already been booked, which is not good. Pedro Porro is going to lift it in. Here comes Pedro Porro again, and he scores his own goal. Malik Jeff. Come on, boys, wake up. Here's Jeff. Mora. Foul. Nice. Book him. Here's Fernandez. Somerville. What are you doing, Somerville, mate? Oh, you've just not lost the ball. Pedro Porro saved by Hermanson. Jesus Christ, this is shambolic. Somerville's not turned up. Fernandez isn't turning up. Roque ain't got a touch of the ball in his last 2 games. Jiff has played terribly. Jiff's coming off at half time. And I think Morrow's coming off at half time as well. Just simply because we've got Bowen. He's a little bit more of a threat. Nice. Header out again. Mugas has been booked, so he'll come off at half time as well then. They're just getting us with this 4-4-2. Right. You've been terrible. Like, Mora can switch with you. Somerville can switch. Bowen can come on. Soucek can come on. Jiff can come off for Skulls. There's 3. Fernandez will give 10 minutes. Right, Bowen. So we have to keep doing this, aren't we? Igor, Skulls. Here we come. Walker Peters still got the ball. We're going to build up here. Magassa, Igor, Juff, Magassa, Mora, Fernandez, Roque. Lovely by Roque. That little in to outrun there to get that shot off. We can take positives from that. They've just got 2 big solid men in the midfield. Bowen. That's poor by Jared. That was unlucky from Somerville to get the ball. Sarr. Udogie. It's like we can't get near him. Richarlison. Shot wide. What we can do. What can we do? I think we could take Fernandez off because he's really not having a good game. We go Lucas Paquetá. And in 10 minutes we'll take Roque off. We'll bring on Callum Wilson. Or we go Somerville right, Bowen up top. Here's Udogie. Porro. Somerville's won it, not to the detriment. Oh, that's beautiful football. Just stunning from Tottenham. Right, I am actually going to try this now. I'm going to try Somerville off, Rio on. Right, we're actually going to try. I'm actually going to try and do what Tottenham do to us. Rock. Right, we're going to try and play a 4-4-2 here. Roque as a out split, so track, centre forward, and then we'll have him as centre forward. We'll have him as we'll go 2 centre forwards, or we have you as a tracking. Lucas Paquetá as a tracking midfielder. Rio Angamoa as a wide midfielder. We'll try that. Try go to a 4-4-2. Go second striker. Let's play Bowen up front. See what happens. Let's see if we can get 1 back. In reality, this is what it's going to be like playing at Tottenham. We're going to play at home, which will be in the next episode. Victor Roque's not had a good game. Neither has the whole team really. Bergstrom's been just played around. They've just battered us all over the pitch. This has been a very professional performance from Tottenham. Here we are, Hermansen. Played out with that press. Lovely. Scholes. Paquetá. He's just lost the ball. He's weak. He's so weak for Paquetá. Just so play. And could have just run around the whole defence like they're not even there. Right, we're going 4-4-2. 4-4-2. Right, yeah. 4-4-2. We'll go Mike Bassett, shall we? Cover. We'll just do 2 centre mids. Or do we go 4-3-3? We'll go 4-3-3. We'll go Bowen. Right, we're going to have to do this. We're going to continue using this. Right, 5 minutes. We're going to have a sitter. We're going to have a playmaker. Attacking. And a centre mid. But Bowen's going to go to the right. Bowen right. Ingram over left. Ziyech. And then in this, it'll be, we go Yoop. And try that with don't Paquetá there, do we? They've just battered us with this 4-4-2. They've outsmarted me. Roque needs to be dropped, and we'll need to play Wilson. Right. I hope you've liked this video. We are recording live on Twitch, so come and watch us down here. I'll see you all next time for the West Ham 2026 FM save. Goodbye.